Hello there and welcome to the event. Today we are starting our round with the par 4. Let's start off with a fantastic drive and take it from there. And you're away. Let's have a good one out there today. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. And we're going right of the pin. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. All right, forget about that bunker. Leave it in the past. We're on the green. Here we go. Par putt coming up. Ooh. Oh, just a tap in here. And starting the round above par, but there's lots more golf left to play today, so don't worry about that just yet. All right, let's get this close. Par 3, second hole. I have faith. I approve. And from here, 20 feet to the cup. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. And here's an 8-footer for us. And you're 1 over par currently. Now we will tee up on the 3rd hole. Good shot. Yeah, you'll take that. And this one's for bird. Almost. All right, give this one a little tap. Okay, now let's check the standings. Just 1 over at the moment. All right, have a good drive here. Par 5 for the 4th. And from the rough. This one's a little to the right on approach. This one's a 10-footer. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Amazing shot. All right, good job there. That's bringing you down to even par now. And the 5th hole, we have a par 3. Safely on the green. 14 feet to the cup from here. And this one's going left to right pretty hard. Ooh. And here we go. Par putt coming up. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And after that one, even par is your score. And we are on the 6th hole now. Okay, this one's about 110 yards out. And that'll do. Grab your putter. This one's 20 feet out. All right, you did most of the work. This one's for par. Okay, that putt's done. And you're at even par. And the 7th hole, we have a par 4. Oh, that's too bad. Well, better luck next time. And this one is a save par. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And now the 8th hole, we got a par 5. No good. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot. Good choice. Out of the bunker, you got some good distance. And this is your 3rd shot. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. You go down to 1 under if this goes in. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. And teeing off now on a long par 4. Well, that'll happen. And here's our second shot on the 9th. Come on, give us a kick to the left. Putting this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. Well, this one's starting out okay. And drop this one in for your par. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. You are currently sitting right at even par. Here comes the 10th hole. That's going to work just fine on the approach. Okay, lining up an 8-foot putt. Oh, that could have been a birdie. All right, not much left here. Okay, even par at the moment. And the 11th is a par 4. This one's about 130 yards out. Not the greatest contact on that one. All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Okay, good stuff. And you're at even par currently. Okay, on the tee of the 12th hole, it's a par 4. Oh, and a down slope out there in the landing area. This one could catch a few more yards. Look at that thing go. Oh my goodness, he smashed it. That'll do nicely. 7-foot putt coming up. And after that one, you're going down to 1 under. As we tee off here, staring down a long par 5 hole. I'll take that. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. And this shot's about 100 yards from the pin. I like that. 7-foot putt here. Oh, just missed that birdie. All right, tapping that one in for par, moving on. And we have a 1-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. All right, on to the 14th. This one is a par 4. Well, that'll work for you. And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin. A little too much to the right. That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually. Setting up here now for our third shot. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough. side. And hopefully we can make this for bogey. And that putt safely in its home. And your score is going to go up to even par after that one. And teeing this one up on the 15th hole. Yep, that's going to do. Okay, about 175 yards to go here. Really well judged approach there. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, that was almost in. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. Okay, moving on to the next. And you're at even par. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3 16th. Well, this approach is leaning a bit to the right. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. "13 feet left to the hole." I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Okay, the putt drops, and that's your bogey. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. All right, next one up is number 17. This one's a par 4. This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go. And this one's about 180 yards out. Ooh, nicely shaped shot coming up. Maybe a member's bounce to the left. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Okay, 19 feet. This putt's downhill and breaking to the left. Looking good so far. This one's still on track. Here we go. Tapper on in, and we'll head on to the next hole. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. And best of luck as you bring this one on home here on the 18th hole. Okay, there we go. Nice fade on this one.
Oh, almost in the bucket.
6 feet to go here. And that's all for the golf today, I guess. And as this round comes to an end, it'll be 1 under for you. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for playing, and we will see you soon. Hello there and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. This is the final round of the event. No more excuses. It all comes down to this. Hopefully you do well out there for me. Break a leg out there. Hopefully you have a good round. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. Oh, that'll do. Here we go. This is for birdie. And you are 1 under after that one. All right, par 3, second hole. Let's do this. Nicely played. This one's around 15 feet away. Pretty straight here, a little bit to the left maybe. Well, it's heading towards the hole. You might be on your way to quite a little streak here. 2 birdies in a row. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. Let's see what this third hole has in store for us. This one's looking like it'll be in the fairway. That was good. And this one is for the bird. And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. Okay, have a good drive out there. It's a par 5 on this 4th hole. I'll take those all day. And this one's around 205 yards away. A little bit to the right on the approach here. Okay, third shot. This one might have enough to get there. Oh, the chip's denied. You sink this, you could save par. And that puddle drop. And after that one, 4 under par. All right, 5th hole, par 3. Let's do it. This right here is beautiful. All right, 3 feet to the cup. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day. That one will bring it down to 5 under. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. That was a good one. Okay, second shot on the 6th. Nice approach. You could take this putt down. You could go to 6 under. I think we got a right to left break on this one. And that's your birdie. And the 7th will be a par 4. Good little shot there. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Might be a little too much power into this one. And you know what? He ended up on the green, so just don't listen to me. That's the moral of the story. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. Okay, let's see what we can do here on the 8th hole. That was good stuff. Here's our second shot on the 8th.
you hate to see it.
Here we go. Just a few more inches. I guess that was a good hole, tapping in for birdie. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. Okay, here we go. Par 4 here on the 9th. Nice. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. Hopefully we get a bounce to the left. That's safe. Here's a putt to go to 8 under. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Oh! And for the par. Okay, let's head to the next 7 under par after that hole. And here we go. Lovely little par 3 to start the back 9. See what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. And after that one, 7-stroke lead for you on the rest of the field. And a par 4 coming up here on the 11th. Ooh, screaming off the club face. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. That should do nicely. 12 feet left to the hole. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh! This one's just a 3-footer. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And teeing it up now on the 12th. Okay, this to save our par. Let's go. Oh, it's always tough leaving them short. And after that, when you're at 6 under. And now we tee this one up on the 13th hole. Nice shot. And we're setting up about 120 yards out. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin. So you've dialed in a little fade on this shot. Decent approach there. This putt is just around 12 feet. This one starts off pretty straight and then should turn to the left. Great work grabbing the birdie on this hole after bogeying the last. That's some serious resilience. And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. 14th hole coming up. We got a par 4 for this one. Holy, you just ripped it. And this one's about 135 yards from the pin. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. 8 under par is waiting for you if you sink this putt. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. And that drops in for bird number 8 on the scorecard. Great work. See what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Something about that sounded a little off. Careful of this one. Fairway bunker. Not sure what's going to happen here. I think you might be short out of the sand and just in the light rough at the moment. Great work there. That's a great approach. And here's your par putt. All right, that one is in there, and we're heading down the final stretch at 8 under par. And now, number 16, it's a par 3. Missed the green on that one. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. Good job with that chip shot. All right, drop this on in and save your par. All right, let's head to the next. After that hole, 8 under par. Okay, now on to the par 4 17th. You absolutely demolished that drive. Okay, we're just in the first cut here. This approach is heading right at the pin. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. This one's for par. And after that one, you're at 7 under. And teeing it up now for the final hole. Good job. There's a green and under regulation for you. Pat yourself on the back. And you have this left for a final score of 63. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. Okay, you drop the putt and we're done here. And the scorecard says 9 under at the end of your round today. Good job. And with that, I say goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. And hopefully we'll see you again real soon.